Shallow from the movie A Star is Born with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper is going to be played in standard tuning, and the opening riff comes out of an E minor. The way that you're going to play this, and it will be finger picked, is you'll put your first finger on the 5th string 2nd fret, you'll put your pinky finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret, and you will go, you'll kind of pluck with your thumb the open 6 and the fretted the open 6 and the fretted 5th string at the same time, and then you'll use your 1st and 2nd fingers to go on the open 3rd string and then the fretted 2nd string, and then you'll go. The way that you do that is out of the E minor, I move my 1st finger to the 6th string 2nd fret, and I use my 2nd finger to pull back to the 3rd string 2nd fret, and I pluck down with my thumb on the fretted 6th 2nd fret while simultaneously plucking up with my 1st and 2nd finger on strings 2 and 3, which are fretted on the 3rd fret and 2nd fret respectively. So, and then to a G chord. The way that I make the G chord is I pick up my 1st and 2nd fingers, and then I just move my ring finger to the 6th string 3rd fret, leaving my pinky planted where it's been. And I pluck down with my thumb and up with my 1st and 2nd finger, 2nd finger hitting again, 1st and 2nd fingers plucking up on strings 2 and 3 respectively. 2nd string still fretted on the 3rd fret, 3rd string now open. And that comes together like. The next chord of the intro is going to be a C chord. Make a standard C chord. You've got your ring finger on the 5th string 3rd fret, 2nd finger on the 4th string 2nd fret, you'll have an open 3rd string, you'll have your 1st finger on the 2nd string 1st fret, and you'll have an open 1st string. Pluck using your thumb and 1st and 2nd fingers again, going 5th string, 3rd string, 2nd string. So 5, 3, 2. After you hit the 2nd string with your 2nd finger, you'll then use your pinky finger to put down on the 2nd string 3rd fret, making a sound like. After you play the 2nd string 3rd fret, which you've now fretted with your pinky finger, you'll then hit an open 1st string and then back to the 2nd string 3rd fret, and it will sound like. Then you'll go G, D. The way that you make the G is coming out of your C chord. You'll just pick up your 1st and 2nd fingers and move your ring finger down 1 string to the 6th string 3rd fret, leave your pinky where it's at. Pluck down with your thumb on the 6th string 3rd fret, and pluck up simultaneously with your 1st and 2nd fingers on the 2nd string and 3rd string. 2nd string fretted, 3rd string open. And then you go to a D chord. Now my pinky finger is going to remain planted here in this D chord. You may want to be using your ring finger all along planted here on the 2nd string 3rd fret, and if so, great. I'm just playing it in a way that is easy for me. So whenever you go to the D chord, you'll pluck the 4th string, you'll pluck the 3rd string, which is fretted with your 1st finger on the 2nd fret, and you'll pluck the 2nd string, which is fretted with either your ring finger or your pinky finger on the 3rd fret. You'll pluck down with your thumb on the 4, and you'll pluck up on strings 2 and 3 with your 1st and 2nd finger. And then you'll do this little thing. The way that you do that is that you'll strike the open 1st string, you'll hammer on with your 2nd finger to the 1st string 2nd fret, and you'll immediately pull it back off, like strike, hammer, pull off. So I'm only striking the string with my finger, with my right finger once. My left finger, though, is making that rhythm. So strike with your right finger, open, hammer on, pull off. And then after that, you'll strike the still fretted 2nd string and the still fretted 3rd string. And then it goes back to the beginning of. Repeats that as the verse comes in. Now whenever it goes to the chorus, we've got a different set of chords, and I kind of switched to a pick for the chorus, though you could continue to finger pick if you want to, but the chords for the chorus are going to be an A minor chord. You'll strum from the open 5th string down, and you'll have your second finger on the 4th string 2nd fret, your ring finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret, your first finger on the 2nd string 1st fret, and an open 1st string. So it goes from an A minor to then a D chord, but in the D chord you're going to want to put something on the 6th string 2nd fret in that low F sharp note. So you can either play a standard D chord and then wrap around with your thumb to hit the low 6th string, or the way that I play it is that I move with my 2nd finger to the 6th string 2nd fret. I leave my ring finger where it was originally for that A minor, and then I use my pinky to put down on the 2nd string 3rd fret for that D. And then it goes to a G, a standard G chord. I've got my ring finger on the 6th string 3rd fret. I've got my first finger on the 5th string 2nd fret. I've got an open 4th string, open 3rd string. I've got my ring finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret and my pinky finger on the 1st string 3rd fret. Then it will go to a standard D chord, and then it goes to an E minor chord. The way that you play this E minor, you've got an open 6th string, you've got your 2nd finger on the 5th string 2nd fret, you've got your ring finger on the 4th string 2nd fret, and then the remainder of the strings are open. So the chorus is going to come together again like an A minor to a D with an F sharp in the low bass of the chord, to a G, to a D, to an E minor, and it repeats that. Whenever it goes to the bridge, you've got a B minor chord that it starts on. So the way that you make this B minor is you put your first finger on the 5th string 2nd fret, you put your ring finger on the 4th string 4th fret, you put your pinky finger on the 3rd string 4th fret, and you put your 2nd finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret. Strum from the fretted 5th string down, and you can let the open 1st ring out. So B minor to a D major chord, which we've already talked about how to make a D major, to then an A chord. The way that I'm making this A chord is I've got an open 5th string, I've got my 2nd finger on the 4th string 2nd fret, I've got my ring finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret, I've got an open 2nd string, and I've got an open 1st string. And then it goes to an E minor chord, and it repeats. This is the bridge. B minor to a D major, to the A chord, to an E minor chord. And the last time through that, on the A chord, it switches and jumps directly back into the chorus again, where you move from this A chord to an A minor chord by just putting your first finger now down on the 2nd string 1st fret. Whenever it just repeats the chorus again, A minor to the D with a low F sharp in the bass, to a G, to a D, to an E minor, and it repeats, so forth. Hopefully that gives you an idea of how to play this song, Shallow, from A Star Is Born.